How's it going, everyone? Jarrett here. Figured I'd check in with you this week. Since it is 4th of July, I'm not going to do anything in particular video-wise, but I will be going over some filters, and I'll be doing some maintenance today because I'm going to have some free time. So, with me putting that out there, I'm sitting by the 220. Everyone's doing well since the catfish have been removed and rehomed, and I'll show you the new fish that I got to nurse back to health, and show you a couple filters, ask for your comments on it, and we'll just move it right along. So hang in there and we will do it. This one right here. It's a green Severum without the red. It's a big possibility that it is female, but I haven't checked yet because I don't want to stress it out anymore. This is my male, and here's this one. I'm pretty sure it's a different breed of Severum, but like I said, I'm gonna wait for it to color back up and get rid of its stress. Otherwise, it's doing alright now that everyone has calmed down a bit in the tank. Tank's looking good this morning. Actually looks better on video than in person, because I will be cleaning the sump. Remember, it runs down the two overflows down in, yeah, that ain't gonna work, this chamber down there all the way to the bottom, and then it's forced to come back up. So anyways, figured I'd just show them off for a little bit. Now I'm going to move to the 125. Earth Eater's looking pretty good this morning as well. Firemouth. Baby Firemouth. And Jack Dempsey's finally getting color back again. Red-faced Severum. Red-spotted Severum. Or red-spotted Severum, red-faced Severum, but I mean, he has spots all over him too. Dominant gene of the red. And then I have the little jewel cichlids back there. So that's that tank. I have the doors open for the sump. This is the filter I'm cleaning today. It's pretty gross. It's not horrible, but it's dirty. That's the other components to it, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. And here's the 125 in all of its glory. I actually had to clear out my 75 gallon. If you check back 2 videos, I did a live stream on YouTube, and this guppy grass was way overgrown. I'll show a quick clip of that at the end of this video of how the tank looks now. But everyone seems to be doing well except for this guy, which I have treated, but I don't know. He has like a mass on his face. He got in a fight, and yeah, that's what came of it so far, and it hasn't been able to heal. Go back, get a long view. So most of you know I do run a sump on it. Tanks any bigger than 100 to 125 gallon or bigger, I run sumps on them. It's kind of old school, old fashioned, but it's the most effective for me cost wise. It costs you a little more to set up generally, but it's well worth it, and it runs half the length of the 125 underneath, which this stand makes it really hard to get under there. I need to extend these doors to where they are wider, like to here. This actually helps as a support. So yeah, doors are really small, makes it hard to get under there. Anyways, we're also running the Marineland Magnum 350 canister on there. Oh, it's too dim under there. Hold on just a sec. There we go, Marineland. This is the only tank that actually runs off of an air pump, because there's concrete floors in here, so it's a lot more difficult to run my airline tubing through here, and then I end up having to drill through the tile. Eventually when I redo it, I'll be going up there and running it across the loft attic per se. But anyways, yeah, running the Magnum. Came off my parents' tank. I didn't want it to go to waste, so I've just been continuously running it, and probably need to clean it. It needs it. I have that phosphate pad in there and it's getting pretty gross. That's basically my judgment for when it needs clean, is when that phosphate pad is no longer bright green, then I know to check at least the sleeve. The media in it is just Biomax Pond Matrix and Lava Rock. So there's nothing in there to really change. Rinse it out every couple months. It's good to go. Change the sleeve out every 4 to 6 weeks. Pretty standard stuff. Moving on, I have a Cascade 1000, I want to say. Nope, 1200. Cascade 1200 that runs on this tank, and a Cascade 1500 that runs on the 220 as additional filtration. This one has 4 baskets in it. The 1500 has 5 baskets. The 1000 has 3, and the 700 has 2. And I'm pretty sure there's a 500 that has 2 baskets as well. It's kind of short. There's 500, 7 something. Yeah, pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I know there's a 500, a 1000, a 1200, and 1500. There might be one in between, but I'm not sure. It's just ran up, and I have a custom built intake with PVC and a barbed fitting on the outside. And it runs up here. It's kind of do it yourself, but let me zoom out. Sorry guys. There you go. This is the custom overflow box. I just changed the sponge in it, and then it runs down. And that's where it overflows into. I don't like that thing in there. It's ugly, but I need a new intake strainer. And from the sump to pump it up is a Mag Drive Pond Master made by Sunterra. Alright, spit it out, Jarrett. A Sunterra Pond Master. Pushes maybe 900 gallons per hour. I think it's pushing like 750. It's for a fountain. I rebuilt it, put a new magnet in it. It is ginormous, but it puts off quite a bit of heat. So this tank actually stays around, yeah, 82.6. Anyways, from there it runs up. Generally don't hard plumb from sumps and stuff unless it's necessary, like on the big tank. I don't want any risk for a hose popping off or a leak. That'd be a catastrophe in my living room. Back here, not such a big deal. And it's just clamped up here. It doesn't necessarily have to be clamped. I actually put this clamp in there to, oh shite, can't see it, hold the plants in place. So anyways, the filter that I showed you a quick clip of goes right here. And I know you guys are going to say it's complete overkill on filtration. Yeah, it is. Just plain and simple. Definitely is overkill. But for now, it kind of works. And I want to have a cycled filter. I can't really fit a hang on the back type canister on my 220. It will, but it'll look janky and weird. Anyways, I'll show you that quick clip of the planted 75, and then I'll end this video with you guys. So hopefully one of you gets something from this video. If you enjoyed it, push the like button below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with your friends if you think they'll have any interest in anything that I do on my channel. And again, any suggestions, please leave them down below, or message me on YouTube or Google Plus platforms for ideas or whatever. I have a bunch of ideas already set up, like doing a weekly filter walkthrough and cleaning and setup, doing a weekly tank cleaning, a species update, what it is about them, etc. So if you guys do want videos like that in the future, let me know, and I can put forth the effort to make that happen for you. Anyways, I'm going to finish cleaning the filter that you've seen and clean out this sump a little bit, which should take me about an hour to do both, give or take. So I will see you guys next week, and again, have a happy and safe 4th of July, and just remember that we have a lot to be thankful for, especially here in the United States. For you guys outside of that, outside of North America or Korea, Asia, wherever, you guys have a great day also, and I will see you next week. Peace. Guppy chaos. I think they want to eat, Dad.